He almost didn't get a chance to use that move that knocked him down to 1 HP. Getcha! Who would have known? Tragically short, and yet strangely fascinating. So this is what human life is. Alright, the video's back up. Tell me what happened later. Hurry up, Gabriel. Chaldea is starting to move away from Solomon's Temple of Time. Get to the ratio point, now! I'll hold to the last possible second. Right, I'm coming. Come on, hurry! Come on! Just one more step. Damn it. I was so close. There's still a chance. Reach out. Senpai, grab my hand. Mash? But how? Okay. Ten rings left behind on the throne. Does that mean... is it over? Mash saved us, but... oh, we're in complete darkness. Okay. Whoop. Return. Foe? Oh, good. You're still here, Mash. You've completely disappeared. This, Mash, is your death. Even still, your will persists in this void. There are yet many things you need to do. That's why I'm not saying well done. Instead, I will say goodbye. We don't have much time, so I'll be brief. I'm going to bring you back to life. I am the embodiment of comparison. I am the beast that feeds on the energies that come from humans who grow and compete and envy others' strengths and who regret their own weaknesses. I am the beast who stands over any and all opponents. I am Cath Palug, the beast of disaster. In a different world, I was called Primate Murder. As long as I stay away from human society, I'm just a harmless animal. That's why I remained on a remote island. But the mage who was taking care of me was a real bastard. He kicked me out of his warm, snug tower and forced me to live outside. But that's how I ended up in Chaldea, which is where I met you and Gabriel. You are... I hope you don't mind me interfering like this. Then again, the mage always said it is an act of goodwill. If an act of goodwill is something forced on someone, let's just go with that. Over the last few centuries, I've accumulated incredible amounts of magical energy. Using that, I'll perform a miracle that even true magic could never achieve. Although I suppose death in the Temple of Time doesn't quite count in reality. What I'm going to do is transfer my future to you. You'll be powerful enough to extend your life past the 3 days you have left. However, I'm not fully grown, so the time I can give you will only amount to an average human lifespan. Once I've done this, I'll just be an ordinary beast. I'll lose my intellect, my personality. Up till now, I've been chiming into your conversations meaningfully, but from here on, all I'll be able to do is make animal noises. But I don't want you to worry about that. Nothing will change for you guys. Still, it's a bit of a lonely way to go out. That's why I wanted to at least say goodbye here at the end. Goodbye, Mash Cryolite. My time with all of you, this journey, has been truly wonderful. Normally, around people, I transform into a hideous beast. This time I was able to stay in this form until the very end. So that's Foe's true form? Wait! Foe! Foe! When the mage sent me out, he told me, "Go, experience all the beauty this world has to offer." And well, I have seen truly beautiful things. There are some evils that can be defeated without shedding blood or crossing blades, and that's what made this possible. Congratulations to you, the wonderful people of Chaldea. You defeated Beast 4 without even so much as a single blow. Wait a minute, so if he was Beast 4, then does that mean that he's the reason why everything happened? Foe? Foe! What's that sound? Senpai! Mash! Foe! Yes, good morning, Master. I made it. Mash, it's so wonderful. Senpai, I'm glad you returned safely too. The coffin didn't stabilize for about an hour. I was so worried that you failed to transport back from the singularity. Hey, you two, there's enough of the PDA for now. You're embarrassing the staff. Da Vinci! Yes, the universal genius, Da Vinci in the flesh. Good morning, Gabriel. It took you almost an hour to wake up from your race shift, but your vitals look fine now. You do look like you're suffering fatigue, overstressed magic circuits, and tons of small wounds, but hey, you made it back in more or less one piece. Which means I have the honor of saying this. Congratulations on completing your mission, Master Gabriel. With your safe return and awakening, I am pleased to declare our final Grand Order complete. Ribbons and confetti raining down, just like a ticker tape parade. Yeah, the staff and I prepared it for this exact moment. There's only a handful of us here, so it was never going to be a thunderous applause or anything. But we wanted to at least make it look like a celebration. So, what do you think, Gabriel? Overcome with emotion. I'm crying over here. Everyone, thank you so much. It was only because of your hard work keeping Chaldea safe that, and in place that Senpai and I were able to return. The victory belongs to the entire staff of Chaldea. Everyone here made this happen. You're right. While Gabriel was asleep, Chaldea safely returned to normal space. About 60% of the facility was destroyed, but we can fix all that later. Lev Lanier's assault at the beginning of our Grand Order claimed the lives of 200 of Chaldea's staff. 47 masters are still frozen in the preservation chambers. And one of our people did not return from the final singularity. Each of those lost is someone who cannot ever be replaced. She must mean... I, of all people, worded that wrong. Let us leave the gloomy stuff for later. The masters who are frozen will probably be revived after we get the reinforcements from the outside. And Chaldea will return to normal. What's important is what lies ahead, Gabriel. What's ahead of us? Right. While you were out, we resumed communication with the outside. Everything is in chaos right now. After all, people are missing an entire year's worth of memories. Getchia has vanished and the incineration of humanity has been prevented. But that doesn't mean that the last year didn't happen. For everyone outside Chaldea, it's as if they woke up today and the entire year passed while they slept. The Mage Association is sending envoys here immediately. And there's no doubt in all intelligent life forms cease activity for the past year. Report immediately on why and how, they said. A huge group's coming tomorrow, so Chaldea is going to get a bit crowded. So they're coming to investigate us. Da Vinci, what will happen to the servants? Oh, they left already. The threat to humanity has been passed, so there's no point in them lingering here. The only ones left are the oddballs like me who have been here since before the Grand Order was issued. Or the really benevolent servants who just can't bear to leave you, Gabriel. Of course, I have everyone's spirit origin patterns stored, so if there's any need to race shift again, you can form a contract like before. So this isn't goodbye. No, that would be so sad, so lonely. Oh, but race shifting is, yeah, we can't do it freely like we have been. Race shifting was only allowed under the United Nations and the Mage Association's permission. Now that everything's back to normal, there's a solid chance that race shifting itself may be prohibited entirely. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. If there are any concessions or liability issues we can get into hot water, I'll take care of it. Phew! Now, that's about it for Chaldea's current situation. I'm sure there's a lot on your mind, but there's something else that takes top priority. Gabriel, Mash, the two of you need to set this contraption at these coordinates. It's not even a kilometer away. It shouldn't be more than a 20-minute trip. Luckily, today is the one only day out of the year it may happen. There's no way you can miss it. Now, hurry and get going, for you to see for yourselves what you two have reclaimed. Double question mark? Okay, mission received. Let's go, Senpai. Phew! The blizzard stopped. So, this is the real sky. The Earth of our own time. Yeah, I forgot. The doctor told me once. He told me it's always snowing outside Chaldea, but once in a while the sky is clear, and you can see the lovely stars. He also said that one day, the time would come when I would get to see them for myself. He had no proof, but he laughed when he told me. I bet that's what you dreamed would happen. Yes, I'm so grateful to be alive right now at this very moment. I was able to see the sky thanks to the help and support of so many people. It was a whirlwind of a year. This order happened on such a terrifying scale. Still, it's been a truly incredible experience. What about you, Senpai? Come to think of it, you applied to Chaldea on a whim, were accepted, and then were hired as a low-tier master. And even before you learned what your job really was, you were pulled into this conflict and somehow persevered through all of it. What did the journey of the Grand Order mean to you, Senpai? It was, of course... Yes, I'm glad you feel that way too. So rest assured, my master, I shall follow you to the very end. Because our journey will still continue. And to start, we'll go beyond the horizon ahead. Once we've done that, we'll go further and further beyond. That's that's human nature's order. All that worrying and lamenting about the future, it was because we had hope. That's why I'm sure there's still many more adventures lying ahead of us. That and because Type Moon loves money. Now, let's go, Master. Let's go towards the new year you saved for all of us, where the unknown awaits us. Well, that does it. That is Fate Grand Order's main story mode, final chapter completed. That guitar shredding, though. Is there anything else, or is that it? Grand Order complete. Order restored. Okay, mission received. Let's go, Senpai. Well, take a look at that. They went off holding hands. Both Mash and Gabriel have wonderful smiles on their faces. I think it was right after we went to America. Well, how about it, Da Vinci? How do you think Gabriel's doing? The Singularity was a good deal more difficult than this time around. Nobody expected this to turn out to be a battle against an actual military force. Gabriel could have run away or hidden, but he didn't give up. He's got a long way to go yet as a mage, but as a master he's doing very well. At this rate, it won't be long until he becomes Chaldea's most famous master. You look so proud. It's good to see you putting your trust in others. But are you sure about this? Shouldn't we tell them something at least? There are many kinds of secrets, but yours is basically a lie of omission at this point. If you think about it logically, then the truth about the relationship between you and the previous director comes to light. Gabriel might hate you. Well, yeah, I still can't tell them. If the man claiming to be Solomon really is Solomon, that secret will be our trump card. But if the enemy learns the truth, and he has time to prepare, we'll lose our advantage. I won't tell Gabriel even to the very end. I see. Well, I guess it makes sense. It really is only effective if the enemy doesn't know. If that's what you've decided, I suppose I'll play along. That'll be helpful. Thank you. It's not that I don't trust Gabriel, it's just, considering the circumstances, I'm an awful person. I'm leaving Gabriel in the dark on the most important thing. But I'm glad he came to Chaldea, a normal person and not a mage. Yeah, Da Vinci, instead of a prominent genius like you saving humanity, it'd be better for an ordinary, pure-hearted person like him to save the world with the help of those around him. Wouldn't that be more of a display of mankind's worth and value? That's what King Solomon believed, and I think so too. Though King Solomon and I are practically different people at this point. After all, he didn't have any human sentiments. What does that mean? Are you saying he was cold and heartless until the very end? No, something far simpler. You see, every hero starts off human. They might have the blood of a god or just be subject of a prophecy, but few are ever born heroes. First, they live human lives. They live as normal people until something pushes them beyond that, and they become true heroes and become inhuman. That's right. Sure, I was born a genius, but I lived a quiet life until old age. I was old enough to make my own decisions. It felt natural, good even, to be praised as a genius, and to experience my experiences of my youth were irreplaceable. Once you become a hero, you're no longer free. True freedom only lasts as long as you're human. That's true for all heroic spirits. Wait a minute, are you saying King Solomon... Yeah, you got it. There's never a time when King Solomon was human. From birth, he was treated as a king who could hear the voice of God. The people wanted him to be king, so he became one. He was said to be the king with many loves, but in truth, they were all desired by the people around him, not for his own sake. He was not free for a single second of his life. He may have had the power to see everything, but he was forbidden to give his own opinions on anything. Solomon was more of a mechanism than a man, one made by God and mankind to better their great kingdom. There's nothing humane about him at all. He died without ever really experiencing the world as a man. He was never afforded the freedom that is humanity. So that's why he wished to become human. He can't interact with the real world as a heroic spirit. That's why many servants wish to be incarnated. Solomon didn't want to rule again. He just wanted to be human. He wanted to know what human freedom was like so badly. He wanted what every other heroic spirit had experienced in life. Yeah, so here's you're born as me. King Solomon's wish was granted. My time as Romani Archiman has been wonderful. My magical circuits were gone. My clairvoyance was gone. I was able to be truly free and live however I wished. This time I've had, it's been like a dream. It's exactly what I wanted. By the way, how'd you get the nickname Roman? Was it a coincidence? No way. Of course, it meant nothing. People in King Solomon's day didn't have the mental flexibility humans do now. They couldn't think as society. They could think as society, but not really as individuals. There wasn't much individualism. Maybe people could think freely if given the chance, but the basic mentality was that everyone obeyed the laws laid down by God. So when I learned the word romance, I was surprised and even delighted. A freedom to desire a future, the ambition to look for a better tomorrow, to know what people who come after us will be capable of these things. I'm not entirely comfortable with the fact that the word romance comes from the word Rome, but that really doesn't matter. Even the mighty Rome that threatened Israel in the days of King Herod is gone now. The world of man changes, and if in the midst of those changes good things grow, so be it. Well, anyway, I like the idea so much I wanted people to call me Roman. When I became human, I wanted to live like that from the bottom of my heart. Sheesh, when you say it like that, I don't have a heart to make fun of you for it. But are you sure? If you go down this path, you'll lose that freedom of yours. It's been more than a decade, huh? It went by so fast. But it's okay. Gabriel is here. As long as he becomes a good master, there will have been meaning in my time here. I could ask for no greater reason than this human existence, and more than makes up for the freedom I could have. It's time for the briefing. I'm going to head to the command room. See you later, Leonardo. I'm counting on you to take care of things when I'm no longer around. The decade you've spent. You spent all that time working yourself to the bone, desperately trying to escape from and avert your eyes from the mankind that you saw when you became human. There's no romance there, only a nightmarish existence, a hellish freedom, but it was indeed worth it. Yeah, King Solomon never really got his wish to live as a human. But congratulations, your wish came true, Romani Arkman. Gabriel is a full-fledged master now, and worthy of the grade Cause. Well, maybe he's still a little unreliable, but that's something to work on in the future. I gotta say, the enemy was King Solomon. I am glad that, since it was Roman, they didn't do the whole, oh, the traitor was right under our nose the whole time thing. I thought that's where they were going when Solomon mentioned that Roman wasn't who he claimed to be. But I'm glad that they didn't do that to us. Cause rank. I wonder what that means. Okay, no Phantasm level up. And is that it? Is that all she wrote? Now we gotta wait for the next story mode chapter to release, and that will be Shinjuku. Don't know when that's gonna be, but that is a good way to bring this year to a close. I say bring this year to a close. By the time this gets up, it'll already be 2019. But but over here, when I'm playing this, it is now, 12:18 a.m. on December 31st, 2018. So this is the end of the year. We saved it just in time, based on when Getio was trying to destroy humanity. And that's it. That's all for story mode until the next one comes out, which I don't know when that's going to be, but we'll figure that out when we get there. So thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for sticking out with this really long story mode chapter with all these boss fights. And thank you for sticking with me through these events, and look forward to whatever comes next in 2019. Well, this has been Blade Cross EXE, part of Flash and Blaze Productions. Hope you all have a great day. Hope you all have a great 2019, and I'll see you all next year. Peace out.
僕はここにいる今を生きている星の数だけ願いがある戸惑いながらも間違い